YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday, October 29th, man. If you are new to this channel, man, this is Focused on My Flow. I am Marcus, bringing you daily vlogs every single day, man. Letting you know the ups and downs, highs and lows, how we get through life, man. Just documenting my journey, man, from first starting out, going through something that was real, a real emotion. You know, something was going on through my life, and over the last month, man, I've documented 7 days a week, man, every single day. Haven't missed a day since then. Bless God for that. But I'm just letting y'all know, man, bringing y'all into my world, man. Previous, if you look back on this channel over the last couple of years, man, done some training things like that. But just started to be a little bit more real, man, a little bit more authentic. Just let you get to know me a little bit more, man. Like I said, when I first started this a month ago, restarted again, man, started really just wanting to be more authentic, man. Something daily, every single day, man. I wanted to upload something every single day and let y'all know what I was going through, how I'm feeling, man, how the day was the day before, how I plan on mentally locking in and bringing positivity into the next day, man, and just trying to get people and show people, man, that we can all change our mindset and all change life. But the first thing we got to change is our mindset, right? So that's what I've been doing, man. If y'all been rocking with me for a month now, man, week 4, you know that it's been a journey, man. And like I said, I wanted to take y'all along with me. I decided to change the dynamic of this channel over a little bit and try something new. You know, it's always we kind of get stuck in doing the same thing and repetitive over and over because it's comfortable, right? It becomes a comfortable place for us. But I decided to say, you know what, let me try something new, man. Let me open up more. Let me put myself in an uncomfortable spot, and you know what, see what happens and see what comes from it. And like I said, I started it 4 weeks ago when I was at a low spot. And if you see and I wanted to document my journey, seeing how I was day by day, whether through the camera, if you could see the genuineness, you could see the authenticity, and you could see my mood change. If you could see me get more positive day by day, or maybe just week by week, if you could see the change, and I could go back and watch the videos and see the change. And like I said, man, it's been going good. It's definitely something that that I can look back on and has definitely helped. I started journaling, you know, just to get my thoughts down on a piece of paper, and that helped. I kind of have came off of that because I'm kind of been focused more on this, but every once in a while I go back to that. But this, you know, journaling is just something that you write down. It's still a quiet thing. You know, we still have thoughts in our mind that we have kind of jumbled up in there that we need to get out. We need to hear ourselves say it. So this was just something I thought of. I'm like, man, you know what, let me think of another way of another version of a diary, right? Another way to journal, another way to get your thoughts out and release stress, release bad energy, get the negativity out and bring in positivity. And then I was like, you know what, let me pick the camera up again. You know, like I said, it was during a very tough time. I was vulnerable, but sometimes that's the best time to start, right? And say anytime is the best time. Don't think I'm gonna do it next week. Don't say I'm gonna do it tomorrow, a month from now. Just do it, right? So without me overthinking it or over editing it or wanting to make it look a certain way, and I just posted the camera up and hit play, and I start talking. I start being authentic, and I start being real, and I start letting you guys in and letting y'all know what I was genuinely going through at the time. And I can say, man, after that first video, when I released it, when I talked about it, and like I said, this has become a voice diary. When I got it out, it was like a weight off my shoulders, right? It was like a weight off my chest. It felt like I had released stress of things that go through my head and just kind of jog it up and kind of all over the place. And it kind of helped me place them and piece them together, right? And make it even to me, and my thoughts make me understand them a little bit more. And it also gave me, this platform also gave me a safe space, man. Y'all gave me a lending ear. And like I said, I always appreciate y'all for giving me that, man. So like I said, it's been going good. My energy, my morale has gotten better. Staying consistent. This is giving me something to be a little bit more consistent too, outside of the other things that I do. But this one is holding me accountable to know that I gotta upload every single day and let y'all know how I'm doing, man. So I thank y'all and I appreciate y'all for that. With that being said, man, I always let y'all know how the day before ended off. My daughter yesterday, today's Wednesday, started out the week with the purple. Yesterday we dropped down to a blue, kind of upset, not upset, but kind of disappointed, frustrated a little bit. But hopefully today she jumps back on it, gets a purple today. So that's what we're hoping for when I pick her up from school today, me and her mother. But for me, just been staying consistent, man. Got a pretty good night's sleep last night. Not sleeping as long, but I've never really been a long sleeper, man. Kind of get a little bit of maybe 4 hours tops, and I'm kind of up, man. So I've been doing a good thing of getting up in the morning time, and you at least try to wake up at least an hour earlier before I get my daughter up. I usually get my daughter up at 6 a.m. in the morning, get everything situated before she has to be at school by 8. Like to leave the house by no later than 7:40. So I usually try to get up around 5:30. That gives me time to start uploading videos, kind of go through my checklist of stuff that I need to get done for the day, man. And it just makes it smooth, you know. When I wake up, I like to get moving. So I kind of already have a list of stuff that I need to get done, you know, outside of work and stuff like that we normally have to do. But I'm just speaking of the creative stuff as far as this channel. You know, whether it being getting off of work or any time that I have to do it in between, I try to knock it out before I have to go do that stuff. So like I said, just trying to be consistent and intentional on this. Uploading like I said, sports goes through, so my reaction channel. If you have not subscribed, go subscribe, hit that notification bell on my second channel, Coach Floyd Reacts. I'm uploading at least 3 to 4 videos a day. As right now I'm uploading as we speak, trying to get some videos up. It's taking a little bit longer than usual, but I did have a little down day yesterday morning. Stuff was taking a little longer. Internet had went down, but it came back up, so I was able to get some stuff out. But yeah, man, I upload this daily check-in on this channel focused on my flow. This is a slower pace. This is just to document just every day of how I'm feeling, man. Checking on your loved ones, man, and reminding y'all, giving a certain word on this, letting people know to stay motivated, keep going, whatever you're going through. It doesn't matter. It's on a micro level of how we can handle it, right? It doesn't, whatever we're going through doesn't consume us to the point that we can't get through it, right? Because if you think about it, all the stuff that we've ever gone through in our life is as low as it may felt, we're still here today, right? So that means we got through it, right? We found a way to move on, get through it, persevere, and that's what it's about, right? Right? God is going to give us the tools to get through it. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, and it's not easy by no means. It's not easy for anybody, but God has put the tools in place for us to be able to weather that storm and get through that, and that's what we're doing. That's what we've done already, and that's what we're going to keep doing in the future. So, like I said, man, it's a reminder that I'm just trying to pass on motivation to other people. And like I said, advice that I can give to other people using that advice on myself is, let's get through stuff, man. Life is already as hard as it's supposed to be anyway, right? So the easier we can make it, right? Our mental is everything. Our mind controls the body, right? So the smoother and easy of a power source that we use our mind for, right? We can mentally get through everything, which physically helps us get through stuff that's hard too. So yeah, man. Like I said, woke up this morning, got some uploading, still getting some done right now. Making sure I'm getting this daily check-in uploaded to y'all every single day, man. And I'm in a good spot, man. I always let y'all know when I'm in a good spot, and I always reiterate it, and I always let y'all know when I'm in a bad spot and I'm feeling a certain way, and it's just me being real and not holding back, letting you know what it is. So like I say, today's a good day, man. Wednesday, hump day for most people. Always optimistic about getting better, man. We're none of us are, I mean, I can't say some of us, but most of us are not in the spot or the place in life that we want to be, right? But some of us are in that place because things have happened, right? We remember times where stuff was going really good, and boom, I finally hit my stride, and okay, I'm finally getting it, and then out of nowhere, boom, right? We get a trial or tribulation, something happens, and then it pushes us back and it sets us back. And sometimes us being set back can take more than 6 months, more than a year and a half, more than 2 years, right? But as long as we never stop trying to get up out of it, then we're still progressing, right? Like I always tell you, don't ever look to somebody else to remind you how good you're doing, or the progress that you're making on a day-to-day basis, right? I can tell you that don't waste your time on other people telling you how good you've done, or I see you doing this. Because sometimes if you wait on that wait on somebody else to tell you that, you could be waiting forever, right? Find the little things that you do and congratulate yourself, man. Don't forget a lot of times to speak highly of yourself and tell yourself that you're proud of yourself, man, and document down and give yourself little goals, so you know at the end of the day, at the end of the week, you can say, okay, boom, I got this done. So now I know I'm progressing because I put this on my calendar on Monday, and I said I'm gonna make sure I get these such and such things done by Friday. And once I got them all done, now I can see I got them done. So that's what lets us know that we're progressing, right? Lets us know that we're on the right path for success, and lets us know that we taking one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, but we're making progress that we can visually see. And at that point, when we visually see that, we don't need anybody else to tell us what we're doing, or if we're moving too fast or we're not moving fast enough, right? So I encourage people, man, to just be better, right? One day at a time. At the end of the day, nobody or people are not going to be around for your success. You the person that's going to be in it at all times. You and the man above, right? You and God. God got you through the rough times, bad times, and the good times. So keep progressing, man. Put your head down. Don't focus on the instant gratification, right? Because the instant gratification can take a while to come, and the gratification in all actuality is not instant, right? We seek that, and then we get disappointed when it doesn't happen. Stop doing it for the gratification, right? Just keep consistently putting the work in every single day, every step that you take, and eventually you'll get there. Stay optimistic about a goal that you have. Don't ever stop your dreams or things that you want to do, or think that I haven't done it by now, so it's just not gonna happen because I haven't hit it by this time, or the timing in which I set for myself, it hasn't happened, so I'm just gonna give up on that thought. Keep going, right? Keep thinking about what happened. One thing that we stopped doing is once we get older, as kids, we used to dream all the time, right? And I can say for most people, the one thing that kills a lot of happiness from kids and adults too is we stop dreaming. We stop thinking of things or having a list that we want to do, and it takes the fun away. We start just getting complacent in life and doing stuff in a repetitive motion every single day, and we stop dreaming. We stop wanting something that may seem to us a dream or may seem unattainable, and it's like you can do that stuff. It's just now once you think about it, then put some action towards it, and it takes steps towards that action every single day, and it can come true, right? You can as long as you think that it can happen, it can for damn sure happen, right? We start thinking of negative things of, oh man, how crazy does that sound? And that's why it doesn't happen. So man, just keep going, man. Keep going toward where you going, man. Keep working hard for the things that you want, and they'll come, right? They'll come. They'll be here. The more work you put in, just staying steady, staying consistent, it can happen. It's something that takes time, right? It's sometimes we can work for something that we really want for 15 to 20 years, and then it finally happened. Now, I will say this: you can work towards a lot of things, man, and a lot of times a dream that you're chasing to somebody else is a hobby because it's not financially bringing in any money, right? Or you're not to the pinnacle of it, so why are you doing it? Don't do it for somebody else. It's like I said, somebody else's praise. Do it because you love to do it, and keep doing it. Eventually, just tweak the way in which you're doing it. Tweak it so it can bring you financial freedom. Tweak it so it can get you all the things that you dreamed of. It can get you those things. Anything that we can think of that we want to do can bring us financial freedom. We just have to think or retweak it or move it around in some way that it's going to become a demand and people want it. But don't get away from something that you love because it's not, because somebody else may tell you, oh, well, it ain't bringing you no money, it ain't paying you no bills. That's your gift, right? That's what you love to do. That's your passion. There's more people working a job that they don't love and have the most boring life because they have money to just pay bills. There's very less people who have a passion and actually have a drive to do something that holds so much more weight and is so much greater than just a job, or in all actuality, even a career, right? Because you can have a career, but your career doesn't do anything. Your career just pays your bills, right? Your career doesn't help people. Your career doesn't make you a pillar in your community. The career that you do doesn't fill up your cup. It just pays your bills, right? A lot of people have that. You just have a career that you just wake up every single day. But even with your career that pays your bills, you still don't have financial freedom, but you making a lot of money. You making just enough money to pay your bills. But every single day you wake up and go to that same job or career and you don't even love it, right? You only have one life. Use that one lifetime that you have to chase the passion that you love. Because at the end of the day, nobody can tell you whether that's right or wrong, right? Once you gone, you spent your lifetime chasing something that you love, regardless of whether it worked or it didn't work. You tried, versus trying to fit yourself in the mold of life, of just having the job or having the career, and you go to work and work all day long and just have the 2 days on the weekend off because you work Monday through Friday, same routine, same thing every single day, and you just existed. You haven't lived in 40 or 50 years because in all actuality, you haven't done anything that was meaningful. You just made money. Making money has no meaning to it, right? Making money has no purpose. It's not meaningful. None of the money that you make you can take with you. So in all actuality, you can work for 50 years and make a bunch of money, but then you look up one day and you realize, I've missed life. I made a bunch of money, but man, I would have traded all that money I made and this good lifestyle just to do something I actually love to do. And then you realize, that's when you actually realize what life is really about, right? What really makes you happy. That's why they call it the midlife crisis, because you hit that midlife crisis and you're financially stable, but you're not happy. In all actuality, think about all the dating shows, the pop the balloons that we see on YouTube now and all our social medias, and you see all these dating platforms and all these dating shows, and you see the people up there and they're very highly successful and they have an amazing job, have an amazing career, and they checked off every box in the financial department. But over 30 or 40 years, they were terrible at love, terrible at finding someone. You see what I mean? In all actuality, from you on the outside in, you see that person driving up in that car with that $1 million+ and a nice house, but you see that person being single. Once you get older, none of that money matters. Once you get older, you don't have anybody to share it with. You don't have anybody to pass it on to, right? See, now we tend to forget the things that once we get older, none of those things matter. In all actuality, one thing that we wanted is just a partner to share it with, somebody that we knew that we could trust if something happened that was there for us. It was cool being able to do all that stuff and live the lavish lifestyle, but every time you went home and you walked in your penthouse apartment or your 20,000 square feet mansion, there was nobody there, right? You can meet somebody along the way, but it's just short-lived, short-term, and then before you know it, you're just by yourself again. It's not fun. It's not the way to live. So I encourage people, man, find what you love to do, find your passion, find somebody to share it with, and just find somebody that you can build with and you can laugh with every single day, because otherwise you're going to be unhappy once you get to a certain age. And all the materialistic things that you have, none of it means something. Stop living and stop thinking that your success is measured by the amount of your happiness in life is measured by the amount of money that you have, because that's a lot of us. That's what we think, right? The more money I have, the happier I'm going to be. And then you find yourself staring 40 years old, staring 50 years old in the mirror and realize, damn, I'm just as unhappy. I have all this, but I still ain't happy. So I encourage people to do that, man. Find your passion. Find what you love. Find who you love. Stop wasting time on that, man. Go enjoy life. Don't exist. Live. I say that again. Don't exist. Live. Live and do things that make you happy and nobody else. With that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for locking in with me, man. Like I said, I tap in with y'all. I always tell y'all, man, stay motivated. At the task at hand, man. Stay motivated. If nobody else tells you, man, I'm telling you, you're doing a hell of a job, man. I'm proud of you. Keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. Stay locked in. Stay focused. Keep going. Don't nobody tell you they proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. And I know y'all proud of me for locking in every single day, letting y'all know how I'm feeling, open up, being vulnerable, man. And I challenge y'all to do the same. I appreciate y'all for locking in with me. And as I end these all the time, and I let y'all know, man, love on your loved ones, family, friends, the ones that you call family. Don't matter whether you got the same blood running through your body or not. The people who you call family and who you talk to on a daily basis, check on them, man. Genuinely be there for them. Genuinely ask. Make sure you are good first, right? Before we do all the other external things. Internally, make sure that you are good first, and ask yourself those questions. Once you get yourself first, man, then spread that love between other people. Show that love to other people. Genuinely check on other people, man, and love on the ones that you hold close and dearly, because you do not know when the next time you may hear from them, you may see them. And just take advantage of life, man. Love life. I always tell y'all, man, take advantage of those 5 senses that we have, because you never know, one day you may wake up and one of those senses may be gone, if not more. A lot of people living on this earth today do not have those senses, so don't take them for granted, because that person who doesn't have the sense that you have, or one of those 5 senses that you have, would do anything to get that sense back, right? So love on your loved ones, man. Appreciate what you have. God is there with you, man. If you haven't talked to him in a while, man, close your eyes and just have a conversation with him, man. And he'll answer back. If not, then he will eventually answer you back and give you that answer that you're looking for, man. Like I always say, man, love y'all to death. Appreciate y'all for being here with me, giving me the safe space, man, to talk with y'all every single day, man. I'm going strong, staying consistent, and y'all holding me accountable. And that's because of y'all, and I appreciate y'all for that to death, man. So as I say, I've always, man, love y'all to death. Appreciate you for locking in with me, man. Until tomorrow, I'm going to lock in with you again. Y'all stay consistent. Love always, man. Peace.